Welcome back to the Tulsi Gabber show. We got the same three people on, as always.
Thank the Lord that we're all here.
Now, Ian was telling me about some
Just want to
topics that he
thank God.
had. Do you want to start
Oh,
talking about those topics that you were talking about that you had?
Oh yeah. So hold up, I got some shit on my phone here. I don't know how to. I guess we're just gonna go
oh,
straight
I
to the
bet I
point.
bet you do have some shit on your phone, man. I bet you got some
No, I.
weird shit on there.
Yeah, you have some weird shit. That's projection.
What the fuck is this? You
We
can't
You have some
just
checked
weird.
throw it
Ian's
back
My
at
Eyes
me.
only. He doesn't have
I.
anything
I.
freaky.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's
We
true.
That's
did
true.
check his entire My Eyes only.
You
Yeah,
didn't. We didn't check yours, Devin.
didn't we? I'm pretty sure I showed you mine. There's just nothing in there.
Hold up. Here we go. Well, there's some shit that's been happening these last 2 weeks. Some pretty big shit, you could say.
Like
Um,
what?
like the new Shrek got released. How you guys feel about that?
Wait, it got released, or I thought it was just
No, it was
the.
just the
It's just a
trailer.
trailer.
Oh
What do you
yeah.
guys think? What do you guys think of the new Shrek trailer? The new
I
designs?
guarantee.
People are
I
talking about
almost
how
guarantee.
it's like comparable to The Last Wish, but I don't even think it's the same animation. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
comparable to that at all.
No, like they're like the animation change.
Nah, they just made it look like shit. I think they made it look like shit on purpose for marketing, and then
Like
they'll fix
Sonic?
it. And
Like
yeah,
Sonic.
Yeah.
If honestly, I was thinking about that too. If that's the case, and when we see a new redesign in the next 6 months, then it's like, damn, Sonic did it. Now these people did
Well,
it.
Sonic,
What the
I would
fuck?
say Sonic's was worse. I think it was far worse.
Oh, dude,
the
what?
Shrek is pretty bad. I think it looks fucking horrible. I would not watch it in its current state.
It's less offensive than the Sonic one was. The Sonic one was pretty bad.
Devin,
The
do you
Sonic one
remember
looked
how the
like a
original
human,
Sonic
dude. He
looked?
looked like a humanoid.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like the same extent of fuck up.
I don't think so, dude.
I
The
think I
other
think
one looked
it's not.
freaky.
I thought Donkey looked really weird.
Donkey did look really weird. They just all looked weird.
Yeah.
I want to say they like they
And
did they
also,
like
my money is on they don't even change the design.
that's the original Sonic, dude. That's so freaky.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
they just went for a more realistic design, which was obviously the wrong choice. I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
What, the
honestly,
Sonic
now that
one?
I'm
Yeah.
I thought it was weird looking. He had like fingers,
dude,
dude.
that's freaky.
I mean, no, it's definitely weird, but it's like they tried to make it like
Yeah, and
hyper
that's why it
realistic almost,
sucked.
which is just the wrong move, and they
Yeah.
changed it because of the feedback they got.
Honestly,
I don't even think the biggest problem was the animation. The promo for this was them scrolling TikTok.
scrolling TikTok.
So
Yeah,
I
that just
already
sucked
I
it.
already
Yeah,
hated
I
it.
just didn't
Like,
like.
let
There
alone the
was no part of it I
designs.
liked.
The designs bothered
I
me
mean,
Yeah,
even
less than
then,
when the entire promo for the fifth Shrek is just them like the magic mirror is a TikTok app. Like,
well,
yeah, it's just
I
okay, well,
hate
no,
that,
even
man. I
then, like
hate that. It's gonna date this movie
no,
so fast.
no, even the previous movies did shit like that, like they were poking fun at real life things.
Yeah, but like
that's not even
like
poking fun at it. I don't think. It's just
Like
I don't know.
like I feel
It
like
didn't
it
come
is. I
off
feel
like
like they're doing
that.
the same shit, just like bringing it to the modern era.
but I can
And now
see
that I
it
look at,
just not aging. Like
I think it's just written by 40-year-olds. I think that's all there is to it. It's just written by old people.
and also what happened to his other two kids? They're just
it was
not there.
just those.
That's true.
He
Yeah,
had three
they did
children.
just change that.
There was like a there's a big thing on Twitter talking about like how the eye color of the girl was one of the boys, so like they're like trans Shrek. So there's like
I think people are
Trans.
looking a bit too much into that,
yeah, there was
but
a I kept seeing a bunch of debate about trans Shrekules and stuff and
it would be really funny if they did it the way it happened in Across the Spider-Verse, where like they just use like coloring and like imagery to be like maybe Gwen is trans, maybe not. I think it'd be
Oh,
really
because of
funny if they
her.
did that in Shrek with that
I feel like
character.
it's a lot more blatant this time because I didn't even think about that. I forgot about that. But like, or not blatant, but like a lot of people are. It's gonna be talked about a lot more.
Even then, I
It,
wonder if it's just like a mistake on the animation part. They're like, "Oh, this is
that would
supposed to be the
also be
girl one."
funny. But like, I feel like
I
it's
just think
also an easy fix to be like, actually she's trans. We didn't mess it up.
that'd be funny. They didn't
Just double
originally
down.
go with it being like that. It's
Yeah,
like I guess we're going with it. It's
they
too
like.
late.
But yeah, no. I mean, I
I
think
just think the
like,
movie's being made by people who don't care, so they're just changing whatever.
which I think is a lot of movies.
Yeah,
Segue Minecraft movie. I think it's also just
Dude,
not
that
gonna
one's
be
gonna
great.
be horrible. That one's gonna be
dude. The
Chicken
terrible.
problem
Jackie.
with the Minecraft movie is you
Chicken
take the
Jackie.
energy of Jack Black, you give him all these dumbass lines. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh
Like
fuck.
from a meme standpoint, but it's like, dude, when I was picturing the Minecraft movie in 2016, dude, when this stuff was in talks like 10 years ago, I was just thinking about how insane this movie could be and then like how awesome it was going to be. And then we just get Jack Black and like the worst, like everything looks horrible in that movie. I think
Yeah,
genuinely every design is terrible. The villagers look horrible. Like
the chicken
It's what?
chicken jockey is okay.
Chicken
I don't,
Jockey.
dude. The zombie looks insane. It looks so stupid, dude.
I don't even
The
remember
opening
how it
trailer,
looks.
the opening trailer to it is like a panda sitting over, and his neck is a diagonal block. Like I like a lot of this stuff I just don't like about this movie, man. Like
It's Minecraft,
already,
but in real life.
yeah. And they should have gone with one or the other, but no, they needed the big name. They needed big name Jack Black. Jack Black movie. It's a Jack Black movie.
He's placing blocks and shit
I
because he's
mean,
The only
the
thing
only
that
way
can
you
redeem
can
this
do that
movie is
movie
if
in
he
like a
sings
good
that
light
song.
is what song?
I be
Uh,
placing
in
blocks
Black
and
Station,
shit.
'cause I'm in
I'm in
fucking
fucking
Minecraft.
Minecraft. I love that song.
What were you saying, Devin?
I think the only way you can make a genuinely good Minecraft movie is like just full animation.
That's what
Like
I'm
any
saying.
live action
That's what I'm
shit's
saying.
gonna
They
fuck
had to
it up.
either pick one or the other. Like I could see a Minecraft movie working if they made everything live animation and like didn't have anything to do with like blocks or anything, but kept like a story about like the Ender Dragon and stuff. I could see that for like a CGI live action. But if you're gonna go like blocks and shit and like and like be able, I don't know, like I just think it would have been better if it was all animated and also animated better because like everything just looks so uncanny and fake. Like
Yeah.
when the person hit the villager with her car and went to go look at it, all I saw was just like a girl looking at like a CGI blob. Like I get nothing from it. Everything just looks fake around them. So they for real should have just gone with one or the other, man.
Yeah. Do you think if it's essentially the same exact movie, but all the live action characters are like once they go into Minecraft, they're turned into animations? Do you think it
That
would
would
have
be
been
cool.
okay?
That would be cool, but then you wouldn't like. But then I'm thinking like you could have just had Jack Black as the voice actor. It's like he's done that before. You know what I mean? Like if they
Yeah.
have to have Jack Black play Steve, can you guys think of anybody else who would have been like an actually good choice for Steve if they did like a live animation? Like this is what he looks like.
Oh, dude, I would love just like all the other like Steve doesn't talk. That's his entire thing. He doesn't talk or anything. Like all the other characters talk around him, but he kind of just like he like motions about things. I feel like
Like he
that
was
could be.
more of an elusive figure.
Well, I wouldn't say elusive. I just say he just wouldn't talk. So like he would basically still be the one of the main characters. He just doesn't talk in it. But all the other characters that come into the real world from
Yeah.
Minecraft would be the ones talking.
Also, this is just
I don't
Mario
think I would
movie
enjoy that.
because the
It is
kid
just
just
Mario movie.
goes into the cave and then he's in this world and the world spills into the real world, which is just the Mario movie.
Yeah.
And Jumanji.
And
Wait, the world
also
spilled into
Sonic.
the real world? I didn't even know that.
Well, well, the girl hits a villager with her car, and like that's like the
I
end.
I
That's in the real world.
I think that's
Like
like
this
a
villager,
one-off thing. I don't know if it goes. I don't know if it spills into the real world. I think it's
it's
all
still the
contained.
same concept though of like this world, and that people get in it and they trapped inside. Now it's like in our world. You know what I mean? Like it's like I bet you there's gonna be like another portal that opens up in our world, and like and they come attack the world, or we're trying to
Yeah,
stop
I can
them
see that.
before that
Oh,
happens.
dude! Oh my God! If that happens, then that's where they're gonna have some Minecraft YouTubers be like,
And that's probably when the Minecraft YouTubers
Dude,
come in. Aren't they doing that?
no,
That's
no.
confirmed, right? Like that they're
"Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna
pretty
have a bunch
sure.
of
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure." Oh
I
wait,
mean,
I'm
they'll
pretty.
just be like
That's my
supporting roles,
only
I
hope.
assume, right?
Yeah, that's my only hope for
There's
this.
no
I
way
just
they
want to
do like
see
the.
all I want to see is just a bunch of YouTubers on like in an actual movie theater and watch them act. That's the only thing I want to go see. Everything else just seems so bad about the movie.
We're gonna see Dan TDM in the Minecraft movie at some point. So
I
Dude,
don't want
I
Dan TDM in it.
why? Why don't you like Dan TDM?
It's
Fuck the
fucking British.
Trayoras!
Dr.
Fuck the
Troyers.
Trayoras!
I'm
now you
Dan
can
the
go
Dog
make me a
Michael.
sandwich.
Fuck that guy.
Go make me a sandwich.
British fuck, bro. He's just a British fuck.
Did you know that Jack Black has a action figure for Steve in the Minecraft movie that you
That's
can buy for
That's
like
awesome.
so
forty
Did
awesome.
dollars?
not know that.
It's just Jack
Yeah,
Black in a blue shirt. It's
well,
so
and
hype.
being fat in the jeans, and he has like a
Yeah.
Minecraft sword.
Brett cameo.
Right cameo. Say hi to the pod, Brett. You guys. Yep. Hi. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I just don't think um yeah, I don't have any hope in movies anymore. Like no movies. I wish people that cared about this IP made the movie. Who's making it? Who even is it? Illumination? I swear to God.
I,
It's
I
not
don't.
Don't
Illumination,
know.
but who
Who's
I mean, I
making
don't
it?
think anyone who's in like
Warner
the
Brothers.
ownership of Minecraft or anything actually cares about Minecraft.
it's Warner Bros, yeah.
The guy
Same
who's
with the FNAF movie. I completely forgot about that too. Like they're just going through all of the IPs and just killing them.
Yeah.
I mean, the FNAF movie wasn't bad. It just maybe wasn't
Yes,
like
it
the
I didn't
was.
like it.
It was not good, man.
It was like
it was not
entertainingly bad at
bad.
points, but like in terms of any investment into like a story or anything, I don't care and I don't like it.
I would agree.
Like it was funny at the time, like and there, while being in the theater and watching it, but that's really about it for me. But yeah, and I don't. Has there been any good movies recently? Has anybody watched anything? I don't like watch
No,
movies anymore.
I mean, it was last year you had Oppenheimer, which was really well made.
Yeah. Um.
Um, I feel like I remember there being more movies that were pretty good. Oh, Anora was really good.
What's a Nora?
Uh, it's about fuck, dude. The story is so convoluted.
Is it a good
I guess
story?
it's not really. It was. I mean, it was just a fun movie to watch.
Um.
I can't think of any other good movies though, like that released recently.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of any movies I've seen recently at all. I don't. I don't know. I think the last one I saw was Warlock.
that movie was awesome.
That movie was pretty hype. Um.
I've heard from one source that Mickey 17 was a good movie, but when I looked at the
I
Wait,
heard
box
from
what
Moist
is it?
Critical that was
I don't know.
disappointing, and so it means it's bad. It's a bad movie. He just
Moist
well, he
says
was
it's
like, it's from the creator of Parasite, and he was like, he says like it's very on the nose, and that like a lot of characters don't really matter or something like that. That was like his criticism. And that like the last 20 minutes felt like rushed. But I haven't seen the movie and I don't know much about it. It's about Robert Patterson like being able to
Yeah.
bring himself back to life, and or like he's like an expendable, I guess, I think. And once he gets to the 17th of him, an 18th copy is made as well. And so there's just two Robert Pattersons. And that's like one of the points of the movie is that like there's a 17 and a 18. When did that come out? I
Yeah.
have
All I
not heard
saw from it,
anything about that until today
it,
when I
it,
watched a video about it.
it, it, it just got released like maybe like a day or so. Yeah, 3 days ago.
I assume.
Yeah, all I saw from it. It's like its budget was like 100 million, and it made like 15 million back or something.
Damn. Dude, how do movies have
What would you do if you saw a clone
$100 million
of yourself?
budgets? What did you say, Devin?
Dude, a hat, whatever,
Investors.
money laundering.
How? Probably. What would you do if you saw a clone of yourself?
Oh,
If I
I would just
saw
say
one
hi
just in
and see what
public,
see like.
or like I was introduced, like this is your clone. Because
I
I
don't
don't even
know.
know if I
Just
would
like,
go up to him if I just saw him at like the food court. I'd probably be like, dude, that guy looks just like me, and then I'd probably just keep walking.
yeah, I guess like you have to know it is your clone.
Like if
Like in
I'm
some situation where you know it's your clone, how do
like,
you
let's say,
do?
yeah,
How
let's
do you
just
react?
say like it's at the mall, and you both lock eyes with each other, and so like that's how you. And then he comes up to you, and you're like, you're the same guy. Well, yeah. Um, I bet he'd probably be thinking exactly what I'm thinking, which would be, is this for real? And then I would probably start asking him a bunch of questions, like about myself, and see if he knows. And then
Just
once he knows, like I think my immediate like thought would be how could we make this funny? And I'd try to do funny things with it, like like I would go somewhere and then I would come back and I'd be like, or something. I'm trying to think.
yeah, you're just doing like twin shit. It's just like
Yeah,
having a.
like I'd wear two completely different outfits and just like switch every so often and like throw everybody around me off.
I well, okay. So is this clone like he's just an exact copy of me right now, or did he like live his own life?
No, it's a copy of you right now.
And he
Copy of
has
me
all
right
of your memories like up until this point,
now, and I
like
just
right up
find
until
him.
you see him.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
just find him.
yeah.
I feel like I kind of want to just like let him do what he like. I wouldn't. I would like watch him from afar. I think I want to see what he would do
What if
from
you're
like an
just both
outside
watching
perspective.
each other from bushes?
That'd be really funny.
Just
Like
like, dude, why isn't he doing anything? I'm just trying to
because
watch
if,
him.
if he's just me and he's just doing his own thing, like he has his own life and shit, I want to see like how he conducts himself in another situation that isn't like the situation I'm in right now.
Oh, it's
True.
like personal review.
Yeah,
Oh, I
like
see.
I would
But
like watch myself and be like, hey, oh he's in the conversations like, oh he said this to the person and this is what the other person reacted, and then I
but
can
the
like
thing
reflect
is,
on
you
that
don't
for
like
myself.
get that reaction back. Like they know you at that point. So then, like, you know what I mean? Like if you're going into like
Well,
if you have them talk to people for the first time, like it's not like you. I don't like. It would just be like you were doing it anyways. So I think you just want self awareness
well,
and
okay,
self
that
reflection.
no. So I think it would be easier. So like to be in the moment talking to someone and then like having some other like I mean like
Yeah,
fuck. It's
I
way
know what you
easier
mean.
to
It's like
it's way easier to do
it
that.
would be like recording your conversation with somebody and then
Yeah.
listening back and seeing how. Yeah, you made me think like if whenever I get bored of the clone, I'll just like have him rob a bank or something.
Just ruin your life too, as well.
No, but
Yeah.
like I'll disfigure him and I'll just make
But
him
it
not
was
me.
I see.
Like
But
I
no,
would burn his face a lot and I'd be
no,
like, "You want this to
if he's
end?
the same
That
clone,
bank
he's
over
the
there,
same.
go to that."
Well,
Take
no, if
this.
he's the same clone, he has the same DNA as you, so they're gonna be like, "Damn, this is a
That's
person
true.
that has the same exact DNA as this dude
Nah, but
over in the
I'm
place
different.
very
I'm
similar to
built
it."
different. I'll just
Built
kill him.
different.
I think off rip, I'd kill that fucker.
Immediately.
There can only be one.
How would that? Wait, okay. If you were to kill like someone like a clone of you, how would that like make you think or shit? Because you're killing yourself. Think about it. You're killing yourself, and you know he's
But
conscious
it's
because his
No,
not.
but
It's
I
like
think
it's a
also
different
there'd be
one.
the thought that like he could take over, and I feel like you could easily. I feel like if you see an exact copy of
There can
yourself,
only
it
be
would be
one.
very easy to differentiate, and like you'd start getting subconscious thoughts of like he's gonna take over my life. He, not I. Like he's different. Like
Yeah.
it's a literal like physical
It's
thing
like
in front of
I
you,
think it's
even if it is like an exact copy.
I think how it should work is in this situation. You have like you don't know if you are the clone or if they are the clone
Oh, that's
essentially.
fucked up.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
you
yeah.
have
Like you
the same
just
exact memory up to the point of
that
when
you
you see
see
each
him.
other.
Yeah, that's why I think like it would be like it's like the thing of like you can't prove that anybody else is conscious except for yourself because you have like the actual conscious in your brain. You'd be like, I'm literally the right person because I know because I can feel it. And he would be thinking the same thing, and then it's just a will. It's just a match
Whoever can,
between Devin and Devin,
whoever
I guess.
can kill each, yeah, whoever can kill each other the first,
Yeah.
whoever can kill themselves first. Bazinga.
Devin, how easy do you think it would be to kill yourself?
That'd be pretty fucking hard. It's myself, so
Yeah,
it's
like
a
you both
It's
know.
like
perfectly even
equal.
matchup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys know what you'll do next because you're you. You know.
Well, I don't know what I would do. Like for me, I think
Yeah,
I
it's
would wonder how quickly it would turn dirty. Because like I would try to go for like the weakness, and then I would
The
be
neck.
upset. So I
Nice.
genuinely don't know who would win. Yeah, I don't know what I would go for in that time. I wonder
I
if like
think I
if I'm
would.
fighting someone, like I wonder how much our brains would split like into two, like into stop thinking the same things and like focus on certain points and like are weaker against other things like defensive wise and offensive wise.
that is really interesting to think. Like, where at what point does your like the thoughts going through your head deviate?
Probably immediately, because you're also thinking that like if you're fighting the same person as you, you immediately think, okay, I need to do something that the other person wouldn't predict. I think that would just be like the first thing you think
So
of.
I wonder if it would
Yeah,
be in
but like
perfect
that's
sync
still
or
following the
just of
same.
us.
Like you'd still be following the same thought pattern though, where like you're both trying to do something
Yeah.
different. You know.
And a lot of like fighting to the death, I bet is just like pure instinct. Like you're not thinking about what your
Yeah.
next move is.
Oh yeah,
It's to the death, you know.
I'll just get around that by like stalking my clone until he gets like high or drunk and then kill him then.
But what
Just
if
kill
he's
him like
like, but
that.
what if he's like, dude, take a drink, and you're like, I kind of want
No,
to.
no, no, I can't. Or like myself, or like I just get like
No, but he would only do it at the time you would do it, which would be the perfect time. Or
no,
would you just be on edge the whole time? Because then I
I
bet
would
he
be on
would
edge
too.
the entire because I'll be stalking
You
this
would
dude.
just both be on edge until you both like, instead of taking out the other one, you both just kill yourselves like independent of each other. Yeah, no, I would try to do funnies, I would try to do crime, and then ultimately probably try to kill him.
That's awesome. Next topic.
Don't say next topic. Just fucking be
Next
normal,
topic.
Ian.
Next topic. I gotta get my phone.
The only topic I have is that we should do a podcast from the trash island in the Pacific Ocean.
That'd be
You know, like the
That's
giant, like
awesome.
the
great.
land
It's a
mass of
great Pacific track.
plastic.
Yeah.
Does
It's
that
like
like
what the
float
what is that?
around or is it like stationary? Like how big
It
is it?
floats around. It floats around quite a
That's
bit.
so
Like it
cool.
goes on ocean
It's like a
currents.
boat.
You know that you know like that movie, like the dog movie where they go to the
The
giant
dog
ocean patch?
movie.
The
It's I don't
what?
remember the name
I
of it.
think I do know what you're talking about. Is it like weirdly animated?
Yeah. It's like
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
puppeteers.
What was the plot of the movie?
These dogs go off to a
Dog Island.
dog island. Is that what it is?
I mean, that's what the movie is. It's a dog island.
I don't think I've ever seen this. When would you guys have seen this movie?
Isle of Dogs. That's what it's
Dog
called.
Island.
Dog Island. and it's basically just like these dogs that go to like a trash heap. I think it's specific trash heap. I think, and there's like a society of dogs there and shit. I think. I haven't watched the movie. This is just what I know. It's like from outside.
Oh, I don't think I've
That'd
ever
be sick
seen
as
it.
fuck though. I know
This came out in 2018.
it's yeah. We're seeing a lot of commercials for it,
Oh,
but
is it like stop motion?
yeah. Honestly, I like the stop motion shit. Honestly,
What's your guys' favorite
it
stop
reminds me.
motion movie?
Oh, I love the Christmas ones with the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one.
I thought you were gonna say the
It is
Nightmare Before
claymation.
Christmas. That was a good movie.
Oh,
Was that stop? That was a stop motion, was it?
Kind of.
pretty sure it was.
I mean, it looks like it. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else you would call it.
I feel like it's just animated.
Uh, Honestly, it might just be animated. What's like? There's like a stop motion movie that's about cheese. I don't remember what
It
it's
was
called.
The Night Before Christmas is a stop motion animated film,
Huh.
Yeah.
but because it kind of has like that style. Like, I kind of just mean that like style of stop motion. I would say probably
Dude,
my favorite
I
though.
never even realized that was stop motion.
Yeah, once you watch if you watched it again, you'd be able to see. But I think my favorite is
That shit was so
Coraline.
well designed. Ooh, true.
Caroline.
Yeah,
Which one is it?
Coraline.
Coraline.
That's a good choice.
Oh, you guys remember Paranorman?
Paranorman. Oh, that's what I was gonna
Paranorman.
say.
That one's a
Paranorman.
goaded
Paranorman is
one.
my
That
favorite.
one's
I love
goaded.
Paranorman.
I don't even really remember like all of Paranorman, but I remember thinking it was a really cool concept. Wait, am I thinking of Paranorman or was Paranorman the one where he's got the dog?
He was like a dead dog.
Yeah, like his
Yeah,
thing is like see the
I thought the
ghosts
movie
of
was
the
called
town.
like Franken something, but no, yeah,
Frankenweenie
Paranorman.
is Frankenweenie is a totally different thing.
Ah,
Frankenweenie.
dude,
Yeah, that's
me.
what I'm
What
thinking
the
of.
freaking movie? I never watched this.
This is actually what I'm thinking of. This movie was weird.
God, I love that art style.
Of
Tim
what?
They
Burton
don't they
directed
don't
it.
make it like that anymore.
They
Just
don't make it like
The
that.
Tim Burton like claymation stop motion shit.
Yeah. Um.
I watched a lot of Box Trolls too. I remember my parents
I
had a
fucking
DVD.
hate the box trolls. That shit is freaky, man.
Dude,
I did
it is.
not fuck with the box trolls, man.
You don't
This is
fuck with the
like a
box
repressed
trolls,
memory
man.
for Devin.
Dude, I watched this at a drive-in theater.
That's crazy. I was watching this shit in my minivan, bro.
Oh, what do you have against this
I
movie?
just,
I was
dude, I
thinking, I
fucking
forgot about
hate
this
the
at
way that
all.
they looked. They're so freaky, man.
Have you guys ever seen Chicken Run?
I think
I have
so.
seen
That
bits
was
of
a
it. I
stop
actually have.
motion, but it was in like the same vein of Shaun the Sheep and Gromit.
Gromit. Let's
Gromit.
Oh
go,
no, I
Gromit.
never watched any of that stuff.
Chicken Run's a pretty just like decent movie as well. It's not like
Honestly,
any. It doesn't play on anything really like weird. It's just like in the stop motion style.
I only fuck with that weird, freaky shit.
I'm sure you do.
what's your guys' opinions on Stuart Little? Just like a little
First one
movie.
was
I do
all right.
not like Stuart Little.
Second one I didn't really care for, but
I've never seen
I
it.
just thought it was a funny little flick. I never really had doesn't really invoke any thoughts out of me. They did have Mamba number five play, so that's a plus.
That's a plus. Fuck, dude, we should keep talking about movies. It's just fun. Did you guys ever watch the fucking Percy Jackson movie?
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
No, I don't think I did. I think I only if I did, I was not watching.
I read all the books and I watched both of the movies. and I
Damn.
was so pissed they condensed that shit into 2 movies.
Yeah, that's why people didn't like it, right? Like they made like the first three books into the first one, first movie. It's kind of fucked up.
I still love the movies though. I loved all that shit.
Yeah, well, I didn't read many books.
The only book series that I like straight up read front to back is the Hunger Games.
The only
Love the
book
Hunger Games.
series, the only book series I fully read, not fully because they keep making more that I haven't read, was just Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I think that was
Oh, I read
genuinely the
all
only
those
one.
too.
Like I made sure I got all of the hardcover, probably up until the 11th one. That one's the one after
I
Old
got
School, but I don't remember what the name of it is. Old School is a pretty good one.
I got a few of the hardcovers from the Scholastic Book Fair.
The Scholastic Book Fair, man. That damn, that shit
The
was
only
awesome.
the only books I would get from the Scholastic Book Fair would either be Diary of a Wimpy Kid or the ones that had little Lego guys in them. It was like a
Yeah,
$20
yep.
book, a thick book of just nothing. I don't even know what was in it, but it did have a little Sensei Wu on the outside of it, or the Green Ninja, and I'd be like, oh my god, that book. I want the
I
minifigure.
remember I remember the book fair always coming in, and I'm like, wow, these are all. I would go in and like look at the books and look at all this shit, and I would never buy anything. I was like, I don't really care, even though I really did like the erasers they sold.
One one thing I did get from the Scholastic Book Fair was a regular show poster that's still hanging up on my wall right now.
That's all.
It's the one piece of decoration I have in my room at my dad's. It's just a it's just a regular show. It's a banger poster. I'm gonna put it up um when I move out. But yeah, that and like I think that was really all I got. I really did scam my parents though, like $25 just to get a minifigure, like multiple years. That's crazy.
Your
Like the books weren't
parents.
even
That,
readable. I don't think there was any story. There was nothing in those books, dude. Yeah, no, I
that's
didn't
really
like
probably
reading growing up. I hated it. I would read a line and then have to read it four more times in order to actually like I would just read pages and pages and then be like, fuck, I don't know what's happening and have to like go back.
honestly say I didn't really like. I read just so I could get past the classes, and I didn't do it outside of school at all.
I didn't read to get past the classes either. I looked them up at home. Like I don't think I ever finished a book, man. I didn't get into
Yeah, that's just
reading until
unfortunate.
very late. Yeah. Like the only book I like actually read was probably No Longer Human and 1984. No Longer Human's a pretty good book. I wish I remembered a lot about it and also the I was gonna reread that book. Let
I
me
have a
see.
book that's been sitting in my
By
little
Usami
cubby, and
Osamu fuck. Osamu Dazi. I'm sorry, Osamu Dazi. I'm
Dude,
fucking
that's
up
how
his name.
when I'm reading like fictional shit, that's how I am with it where I read lines and then
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I just looked at. But with fictional shit, when I like it, it's just like
you can get into
I
it.
don't even recognize that I'm reading the words. It's more like I'm just picturing what those words mean
I couldn't do that.
as I'm
Yeah, that's I couldn't.
subconsciously
I had like
reading.
a mental block where I couldn't do that. It was just me. It was the
Damn.
opposite where I'm looking at words and nothing. Like
Yeah.
I'm like all I was doing was looking at words that like didn't mean anything. But No Longer Human was a 1948. It was like kind of autobiographical, where it's like he is living the life through this fictional character in this fictional story of like he's a wealthy kid from post-war Japan who's like completely disconnected from everybody and like doesn't like think it the way everybody else does. And he just like he doesn't have like empathy, and he talks in like a lot of the early stories just like how he never felt like anything out of anything. And it was like, and eventually he kills somebody and also himself or something like that. But
Hmm.
it
Fuck
just
you
has
mean
like
or
a,
something like that.
I don't really remember all of the book that well. I
I
really
feel like
do
this is a
need to
big
reread
part.
it. He had a life of, or his main thing was that he like just failed at being a human,
Hmm.
and he couldn't like, he felt like he couldn't feel like true feelings like everybody else, and so he like, the only thing that gave him any sort of like stimulation was just to like lie to everybody and just to like fabricate everything and just like try to get other people to feel things that weren't necessarily ever good. But it was like, but it's kind of like a, it's a kind of autobiography because this is like how he also lived his life and shit. So it was like a fictional story, but it really was kind of just about himself, where he eventually killed himself. I think it might have been something like his girlfriend or wife that he eventually met. Like he convinced, or they both convinced each other to drown themselves. I don't know. I really do need to just reread the book and get a better summary. But it was a very interesting book, like just like about like emotions and shit and empathy.
I find that I can read books, but I don't read book. Like I still don't read books. I'm gonna be honest. I listen to books. That's how I can get into them. Like currently, I just started listening to like I'm started listening to my first Warhammer book, and I've gone through like 7 hours of it. It's a 12-hour book. It's kind of ridiculous,
What do you
and
listen
it's been
to it on? Just Spotify?
audible because it's bullshit, some bullshit. But it's honestly been like I could. It's just like listening to a podcast, but it's about a story, which I don't know, it's very intriguing to me.
I'll do that, but I'll listen to, it's not an audio book, but it's just like points of facts presented in a podcast format by, it's called Revolutions on Spotify, and it's where I'm listening. It was, I used to listen to, I went on a binge of learning like all of Russia's history, and there's like 100 parts, and each part is half an hour long, just going through every single thing about like the Decembrists, like Bakunin and Stalin and oh my god, how do I forget his fucking name? Karl Marx, like Karl Marx's early life, and the whole topic is
Okay.
just revolutions around the world. And so the season I was listening to was all the shit about Russia, which was pretty cool. It's just so much information.
Hey, so you becoming a history buff? You want to learn about
I've
history?
kind of fallen off of it, but I would like to get back into it. I would like learning more about history and shit and how, because like everything that led up to now was so much cooler than what's happening now. Like it's like Earth lore versus Earth gameplay.
Well, okay, wait, no. Um, there's new shit that's been happening in the DRC and Rwanda. I've already told Ace about this, but I wanted to bring it up on the podcast. Devin, did you know there's a war happening right now in Central Africa?
I mean, like what scale of war?
Like it's a big war, like Rwanda versus the DRC, and they're like launching a full scale invasion and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's been happening for
Dude,
like
that's
over.
ridiculous that I don't know about that.
Yeah, the West hasn't been talking about it at all.
Yeah, and I still haven't seen anything about it. Then where'd you hear about
Yeah,
it then, Ian?
I saw it as like a random ass video came up. It's like the war that no one's talking about, and I was like, what? And then watched. It, I was like, holy shit, no one is talking about this.
Huh.
And it's like
Do you
this
know
is
anything
I
about the
think
history of the area?
so. All I know, this is very basic knowledge. All I know is these two countries have been warring each other for about 30 years at this point, on and off, because of like uh, it's about the Houthis and not the Houthis. It's the Hutus and Hutos. I
Hatsu,
actually don't know.
Hatsus? I don't know.
Oh, it's it's the fucking it's the Hutus and, and Tutsis. It's the Tutsis,
The Tulsis.
the Tulsis.
We should go
And
to war.
basically like these
Who
and
should
these
we go to
two
war with?
groups, the Tutsis and
Rwanda.
the I think no,
Why?
they're the Tulsis. They're the Tulsis.
Fuck.
We
But
should.
like basically, the lore is it's just like Rwanda committed the Rwandan genocide, right? So it pushed
They
all
did. They
the
did that
Hutu
shit.
to DRC, and then DRCs became controlled. Well, no, it was like the lore is crazy,
As is a lot
and
of war, it's really weird and messy history,
so like the
especially
Rwandan
now with
genocide happened.
just like funding and shit and propping up like governments and stuff like that. Like
Okay, wait, okay, this is
every
I
conflict
got
is
my
so convoluted and weird now.
I got this. So the Hutus were genociding the Tutsis, and then the Tutsis took over. So all the Hutu people that were killing the Tutsis moved to DRC, and the first war was between those two, and because like the Tutsi government
Yeah.
in Rwanda was like, no, no, we're not dealing with that shit anymore. So they took over. They put a new leader into DRC. They couldn't control him, so they tried to invade him again. But he got new friends and he invaded Rwanda, and then now they're going at it again to like to like Rwanda's trying to fucking get trying to secure their border. They're saying
That's pretty
it's
dope.
it's a it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about
It's
that, and I think, um, yeah, I wonder if we will get like any more mainstream like shit about it, or if it's just gonna be like a thing that nobody
I
talks
don't think
about.
so. I don't think so. It's been going on for 2 years now, almost three, and no, I haven't heard anything about it.
Hmm. So if us three were to go to war with a country, which one should we pick?
Who
San
could we
Marino,
beat? Who could we beat?
San Marino,
I think the
a
Vatican
lot of fun.
City.
We should
No, they have like the
instill.
guards.
I just want to kill the Pope. Symbolic.
I want
We
to
should
say
have Ian.
I
We
want to
should
say
have Ian work his way up as a bishop and become the Pope.
yeah, that'd be sick.
And then
Has there
once you
even been
become
an
the
American
Pope,
Pope?
what? Maybe?
Has there been an American? I don't think there has been. That'd be crazy if I could become the Pope. The poop. The P O O
That would be
P. The poop.
awesome.
The UK can't be that hard to take over.
I think we started.
Maybe in like a covert way though.
Yeah, the IRA was bombing cars and shit. And couldn't stop that.
I feel like I don't know if I should say that or not. We should kill the king.
I mean, it's not illegal because we're not in the UK, so
I'm
we
not
can
a
do.
UK citizen, so
You can say that shit all you want.
dude, we should bomb the fucking UK, man.
If
Just
Devin,
like
if Devin, Devin,
all the places with the worst UK accents should just be gone.
if you were the king of the UK, what would you do?
Bomb ourselves.
You would hit the nuclear option
I'm
to like.
going down. Captain's going down with the ship.
Send a bomb to go like just drop back
Yeah, it's
down.
going just
He'd be like,
detonate all the bombs and silos.
no. I think I would. I think if I was the king of the UK, I think I would immediately try to make the king and queen like the most obsolete things in the world. So
The
like,
most
so just like
obsolete.
not maybe not obsolete, but like just forgettable. Like make the populace of the UK just forget about us. Just do our own thing.
That's kind of what happens already. Like the kingdom, like the kings and shit, like don't do anything. Like the
Well, they don't
queen
do
didn't
anything,
do
but
anything.
They're still like loved by the public though, or
yeah,
revered by the
Yeah,
public,
I see what, yeah, I see it in
I
that
just want to
sense.
make it.
But like, yeah,
and they still get so much money and shit. Like they still do have power.
Yeah, I just want to make it so like we're just like glorified like homeless people.
I
We just
want to
get fed
make,
everything.
I want to make like like a Hong Kong inside of China. I want to make like a nation inside the U.S. that's just mine.
Oh, that would be cool.
Where should we? Where would you do it at?
I don't think we can secede from the union, man.
No.
I think they tried that.
Okay, but
No, Devin,
listen.
no, it's about state rights,
I'm gonna
bro.
have
State
slightly different
rights.
policies than what they had. Okay, I'm gonna tweak some
That's
things.
not.
I'm gonna tweak a few
I'm
things.
not assuming anything about your policies. I just don't think secession will be successful.
It's about
I
state
hate to
rights,
say it.
Devin. God
It's
damn.
it's about individual rights.
It's about trying to bleed the South.
I think you should like you should be like Miami or like some like backwater
Yeah,
town
I
like
would
Virginia.
pick. I would pick Miami, Tennessee, just everything that's kind of down.
You know, it's like below the
Tennessee, the entire state.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know,
We
like
should
Maybe I'll.
we should take Miami, Ohio.
yeah, we should no, I shouldn't
That
say that.
what?
Can you believe that?
I don't
Or
know why are
you
you
can't can you
saying that
believe
even. I don't know what motivated you to even
believe
say
that?
that.
Is there a
There's
school called
No,
Miami,
it's not
Ohio?
getting bleeped. Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's Devin, why do you want to get rid of Miami, Ohio?
I didn't say get rid of it. I thought we were taking over.
Oh, why do you want to take it over?
It's a funny place.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think I would take over like the island of New York, like
Dude, I think
Manhattan.
We should
I
just
think
take over
Miami,
the trash
Ohio has.
island. Is the trash island in international waters?
Yeah.
Like, who's defending that? I feel like
Are we
everybody
gonna
wants
be
Dude,
to forget
pirates?
about it. So let me just
can we,
start a civilization on there.
We're just
can
gonna be
I,
trash pirates. We don't. I don't think we want this.
But think about, well, no, we'll defend ourselves. We'll have things. But
Devin, how about
also,
this? How about this? We get a flag with the Insane Corrupt Network. We fly out. We drive out to the trashy. We stake our claim. We add trash to the pile, and then boom, we just got ourselves an island.
well, I was gonna say, yeah, if we just keep ordering Uber Eats, we're never gonna not have an island.
Yeah. If we keep ordering on Amazon, we're
Like
just good.
we'll just eat out all the time. And then we'll just keep adding to the trash, and we'll just keep having an island.
That's true.
Yeah,
We
we can just
should
like order
like,
like
how many people can fit on this island? How big is it?
dude,
How big is?
it's a pretty big island. It's a pretty big.
What's
Let
our
me look
square
this up.
mileage looking like here? What's our acreage looking like?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Holy shit! It's 1.6 square kilometers. What the fuck is a
Kilometer.
Kilometers.
kilometer?
That's pretty fucking big. How
That is
many?
that is
How many? Put that in acres for me.
put that in football fields.
If we ain't talking
1.6
acres, we ain't
million
talking.
kilometers to acres.
I don't think it was 1.6 million.
It's telling me 1.6 million square kilometers in size, dude. Which is roughly twice the size of Texas.
Oh, dude. We
This
gotta
can't
take it
be
over.
right.
We gotta
Dude,
take it over.
there's
We
no
gotta take
way
it
there's an
over.
island made. Dude, that thing's
This is
never
not
going wrong.
right. Dude, that's wrong.
The trash island is known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's estimated to be around. Dude, all I'm seeing is 1.6 kilometers, man. Or, yeah, kilometers.
It's
Kilometers.
fucking
1.6.
huge.
Dude, it's 600,000 to. It's 620,000 square miles.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
It's
how
two
many?
times 620,000 square
How the
miles.
fuck?
How does this? How did it occur?
Dude, that's insanely large.
Dude, we can take that over and make a civilization.
There's so much space due to the ocean's currents that collect marine debris, include litter and fishing net. Huh. So we literally just made it. I don't know.
Yeah,
This thing is
the ocean
enormous,
currents.
man.
Yeah, dude.
How?
Ocean
Okay,
currents.
so we would. Oh, dude, there wouldn't be any fish around us. They'd all be dead.
No, but like the Uber Eats, that
Nah,
would
we
be in
can
a
get some
pile.
But
fucked
the
up
Uber
fish,
Eats,
dude. We can
like,
get some
yeah.
fucked up fish, I think.
What were we saying, Devin?
Yeah, and since the garbage patch moves from like USA to like Asia, we could go like on tours and be like, "Yo, what's
True.
good?" Maybe like, "Yo, you want to join our country, our
We
great
should.
garbage patch country?"
Yeah, dude.
The
We could
great
have.
garbage.
We have so much space for things. Like we could have a Walmart out there. We could have a parking lot for that Walmart out there. We
And then a
should have a
parking garage
racetrack.
for the
We
boys.
should make a like a figure eight racetrack.
Dude, that would go. Imagine having like a NASCAR
A
race.
NASCAR on Trash Island.
Yeah, dude, that'd
That
be
would be
awesome.
sick.
Have the
We should.
football, have the Super Bowl out there.
But I'm trying to think of like renewable food source and also probably water. We probably can't drink any of the water that's in a near Trash Island.
Look, okay,
We'll do,
so
okay, greenhouses and water purifiers. What do you guys think?
We could figure it out.
yeah, we just gotta stake
I
a
just think
claim
we
out
gotta
there.
get out there first.
Yeah, we gotta survey the land.
We'll figure it out from
Yeah,
there.
we'll get an estimate. We'll get an estimate. But I wonder, like, if we just streamed on there and made like content, I wonder if we could like have our GDP just be like inflated by like just being an influencer. Day one on Trash Island. We'll get some angel investors going. Um, Ian, we need you to join. This is gonna sound this is gonna sound less than favorable, but you need to join like a sex trafficking ring and get like dirt on you,
Okay,
and
okay, why?
or get dirt on
I
other
don't think
people
that's necessary.
and manipulate like the powers that be to let us chill there. Like just
Okay,
pull a few
why?
strings. Just
Why
pull a
would
few
I?
strings.
Why would I need to get dirt on myself? Why do I have to engage with it?
Because then they'd let you do things. But like but then you just get
You gotta
higher up
get.
in the ring.
He's saying it's an Epstein trash island.
No, I
Epstein
don't want to
trap.
make it an Epstein Trash Island. I want Ian to do this somewhere else
Well,
and
Ian
I'll
would
get
be
started.
Epstein, and he would be on the trash island. So
Yeah, and then
unfortunately, it's
Kenny would come in.
unavoidable. It's just,
Yeah,
it's just
But
is
the
what it
things that were
is.
happening
exactly
on
right.
Epstein Island won't be happening on Trash Island. I'm
But
saying
I
Ian will
don't.
take his business elsewhere.
People are gonna think. I mean, if
So
we
I
have him with us,
yeah, so like so you're telling me I would get basically all the money and shit, get all the capital, and then I would get thrown aside after you guys are done with me.
well, no, we need you as continuous blackmail.
Yeah.
Fuck. So what do I would just be
You're not
I'm just
allowed on
like
the
a
island.
I'm
You're
just
just
on the
not
shore.
allowed.
Yeah.
You're
On
just,
the shore.
yeah.
We'll just get investments from you and it will just be something that like a schizophrenic on Twitter will bring up. It's like they're funded
Oh
by
yeah.
this guy and no and we'll be like, shut up, it's Trash Island.
No.
Yeah. Or
Uh
we'll buy bots that will advocate for us on Twitter saying
oh, I
Trash
like that.
Island's good.
This is a good idea.
Or maybe we don't have to do any of that and we could stick to the streaming idea. Because that would be so funny to just stream us building houses on Trash Island and then we make
The two
money from it.
options. The two options. Okay, Ian, you have to become part of a sex trafficking ring and get blackmail, or we could just stream just making shit.
Well, that's the only two options for to get an island.
I find both to be viable.
I find both to be viable simultaneously.
Mm, that's true.
What would you guys want to do in Trash Island?
I think I would see if I can make like a trash civilization. It's like just use trash I find and just like make it like a
Trying to
civilized
make
place.
you trying to make people out of trash.
I'm trying to make people out of trash.
That's
You know
weird,
who we
man.
need to recruit as one of the main guys to get on there? The dude that turns plastic into oil.
Oh, that dude.
True.
That guy on Instagram where he's just like this machine works. I don't know how he's doing that. I don't know how he's not killed yet or anything. Or like there's
That shit just has to be fake, I feel like.
I I'm pretty sure
he
that
like
that
makes
info.
crude oil out of plastic.
I'm pretty sure that science has been available for a bit now. It's just super inefficient. That's why like hasn't been widely recommended.
Makes sense.
It would be pretty efficient with how much trash we got.
That's true. That's all he's doing. He's just
And then we'll just fund him to make a bigger one so it's works. Who's
on
gonna have
Trash
as
Island.
much trash as us? Also, we can just restock on trash. Nobody wants trash. We'll take the trash, man.
Dude,
Oh,
we'll
we'll
be like the
take the
trash
trash.
collector. I'm the
Yeah.
trash man.
We'll just float across the Pacific all the way to Asia and be like, yo, you got trash you need us to take. Like a
God,
naval boat will just show up like on the coast of Taiwan and be like, what are you guys
how would
doing
we
here? We'll be like, do you guys have any trash?
Give us your trash.
As you
how would
can
we
see,
defend
we need some
ourselves?
trash.
We would like to do you a favor.
So if we become really popular and really profitable, but we would need to defend ourselves from countries taking us over. So like, how do we defend ourselves?
Guns.
We
Live
make
streaming.
makeshift guns.
No,
I
we'll
like
Because
buy
that.
a bunch
if we're
and then
thinking
we'll
about it, if
drift
we're
off into
popular enough,
yeah.
then we form an army of followers.
Mm.
So if anyone tries to
We do
fuck with
that.
us,
We do
you know,
that, and we also acquire 4 K-pop stands. So then
true.
all of Asia will be protected by them, and then also the
Oh,
U.S. That's kind of where we'll be floating.
We do need like essentially just a K-pop stand-up.
Yeah,
I
like that.
no, we
We'll have
So
them perform on
which
Trash
one of us
Island.
is going Korean? I think Ian's the closest.
Ian's
okay.
already.
Wait,
Well, Ian, do you? Is this a
I
good time
bet
to
we
bring it
can.
up?
I don't think we need to even do that. We can just get a K-pop stand, like a really popular K-pop idol, and just get
But
him to
that
collab
probably
with
costs
us.
so much money. You're already beginning your transformation
Yeah,
into trans Korean right now.
it's true.
I feel like I would just get like made fun of. I don't think anyone would take me
Still
seriously.
Oh,
clicks.
oh,
Well, it's what we would do. We would we would get money from our streaming, and then my black Epstein Island list, and then we would to use that money to pay off a
Nothing.
K-pop star to come over and be like, "Yo, come to our trash island. We're floating over right now." I'd be like, "Yeah, sure." So we wire him a couple million casually because I'll
couple
take that
mil.
couple mil,
A small
and then
loan
have him
of $1
on,
million.
and then we'll have him on and then we'll have him perform on the island. That'll give us a lot of tourism. Think about that.
I don't fuck
So we'll
with
make some.
tourism. Members only.
I don't. I don't know that I fuck with tourism
Are
either.
we a closed bordered country? Is that what's going on?
Not necessarily, just members only.
That, that sounds like just closed
You
borders.
gotta go through some kind of joining process.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
a,
if
pl-
anybody
pl-
asks us about it, we'll just say members only, and then like they gotta further like,
pledging
yeah,
process, you could say.
We'll figure out
You gotta kill
something.
your brother.
You gotta stream for us 9 hours a day.
I don't like that.
Scream our names. You'll get
Huh?
off.
But yeah, we should well first we should try to float the island to Taiwan, and then we'll take all of the like the chip makers, and then we'll just have America by the balls, and then so we have America protection.
Ooh, I like that.
I
Well, no,
bet you,
okay, so
dude, all of the chip makers on Taiwan would be like, "You want to float away from China? Hop aboard, and then we'll just float away. They'll make
okay,
us some
then
renewable energy sources, and also chips that will sell to the
Dude,
U.S.
if we get our island massive enough, could we move Taiwan?
How big is
like push
Taiwan
it,
compared to Trash
like
Island?
engulf it, and just
How big is Taiwan to Trash Island?
Way smaller. So much smaller.
Taiwan size.
what if we encircle Taiwan? They would have to submit to us.
Chinese Taipei.
Wait, hold up. How big is? Wait, Trash Island square miles. Dude, Trash Island is way bigger than Taiwan.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Oh, I thought you were saying Taiwan was way bigger. No, yeah, we
No,
could.
no, Taiwan
We'll
is
just
tiny.
engulf Taiwan and just keep it moving.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
and then we just like
Yeah,
slowly integrate it within the rest of our island, and then we'll just
we'll
like
just slowly turn it trash.
And then we just slowly take parts off of other nations until
Yeah, every
want
time we
it's
like
all
bump
I
trash
into a
island.
nation, we'll just take it. We'll just
Just
like
take parts.
I think we should take
we'll
over the
bump into like
Philippines
those little
first.
like scatter islands that are in Alaska. We'll just take those with us.
Just
Hawaii's coming with.
Hawaii's
Hawaii.
coming with. Hawaii's coming. No, wait, no. Hawaii's like locked into the ground from the volcanoes, isn't it?
It's
So
all
it's
locked into the
Taiwan.
ground, bro. It's all locked into the ground.
Nah, but Taiwan we could probably like
Yeah, that's why you
cut it.
take like small pieces off at a time if you have
But
to.
I all I'm saying is I don't want a giant. I don't want a volcano on Trash Island. We'll just take the better parts of Hawaii.
I would agree, but like you gotta have some adversity, I think.
But wouldn't it just erupt the second we try to move it? That
Yeah.
would
I
suck.
don't know
That
how
would suck.
volcanoes work, man. Dude, no, wait.
It's just like
What if
condensed
we just
pressure.
move dude, we'll just move the top of the volcano.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, depending on how dormant they are, like or how high up the magma is. I
I
feel like a lot of them are like
I'm
up,
not a
like the magma's up
volcanist. I
there.
don't know.
If they're active, yeah.
It's
If
just
they're
like
inactive,
land. It's just like where the lava is all around us, and then like land going up into where the island is above the surface of the water. So like if the lava's like up there, then we'll probably have a bad time. But if it's like deep down in the ocean, we could probably, you know, cut it off and then just take like a sick ass like empty volcano. That'd be so cool. We'd make a skate track
all I'm
in it.
saying is we would need to get Australia at some point. Once we get big enough, we gotta get Australia.
Oh, we're taking New Zealand probably day
We're
one.
taking it all.
We're taking all I'm saying is we're probably taking New Zealand like day one. That
Just
thing's
eat it.
gone. We're gonna have some sheep on Trash Island.
Dude, this might take a while though, because I think similar to the principles of Agario, like the bigger you
Yeah,
get, the slower you move.
that's true.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can get this done in our lifetime.
eh,
We would need to like we would
we'll
need like to
figure it
stay like
out.
we need to stay in Asia, I think, because that's where like all the small islands are.
I
I don't
think
think we
we
get to
need to
pick where we
take
stay.
SpaceX.
Well,
We need to take
What's
wait.
the point of
SpaceX.
it floating?
Well, okay, we're also in the Pacific, so we'll have to stay in Asia anyway.
Well, yeah, but it could float up or down to like Australia and stuff. I think probably maybe.
Dude, I think we're gonna need to put like boosters on, you know, get
Like,
it moving a
Get it
bit
out of the
faster.
country.
yeah, we should get everybody that lives on the island to take an oar and just go to the outside of the island and just.
True.
Yeah, no, dude, it's twice as big as fucking Texas, man. That's so much. You could do so much with Trash Island. Why is nobody using this? This is free real estate, man.
Yeah. Why isn't China like taking it over yet?
Trash Island is so free.
It is so free. Um,
Dude, you could definitely be like walking on a pretty solid part of Trash Island. You take a one step and you just fall through like 10 feet of trash and go straight in the ocean.
and you
Yeah.
can't breathe or
Well,
anything because it's
I
just
wonder how
all.
thick Trash Island is. I bet around the
I'm sure
outskirts
there's
it's
some thick and thinner parts just throughout.
we'll have to like landscape it first, like try to make like an even solid foundation over top. We'll find all the weak
It's thick.
points.
We poke it.
Yeah, like like I'm sure they have things for that, like depth detectors, but yeah. Yeah, no, Trash Island coming 2026.
Insane corrupt network.
Official release
Look
date.
for it. Yeah, we have to make it too. If we don't make it by 2026, we're just failures.
We failed and we have to end everything.
Deleting the channel.
But yeah, I gotta take a massive piss, so that's the end of the show.
Goodbye.
Bye
Wait, are we
bye.
sponsored by anyone? No, we're not
Sponsored
sponsored
by
this
Big
episode.
Piss.
Big piss.
Oh, fuck with Big
Goodbye.
Piss.